Imagine a car that changed the destiny of British sports cars forever. A car built not with luxury, not with money, but with a dream. A dream to create something fast, affordable, and powerful enough to scare even the most expensive European rivals of the 1950s. This is the 1954 Triumph TR2. A lightweight beast that shocked the entire world. A machine that hit over 100 miles per hour, at a time when even luxury cars struggled to get close. But the real story is not just about the speed. It's about a company fighting for survival, engineers working day and night, and a sports car built with such passion that it became a symbol of British pride. Today, we dive deep into the legacy, the engineering, the racing dominance, and the mystery behind the car that saved Triumph from collapse. So sit back, relax, and let's fire up the history of the 1954 Triumph TR2, a legend that refuses to fade away. In the early 1950s, Triumph was sinking. Sales were dropping, manufacturing costs were rising, and the brand needed a miracle. They needed a sports car that could compete with MG, Jaguar, and even Ferrari, but at half the price. The mission was simple: lightweight, fast, affordable, global. And that mission gave birth to a prototype, known as the TR1. But the TR1 failed. It was slow, heavy, and simply not good enough. Triumph had one last chance. The birth of TR2. Designer Walter Belgrove and engineer Harry Webster locked themselves in development mode and produced something special. The prototype TR2, lighter, faster, stronger. In 1952, the prototype hit the track. And when the speedometer touched 107 miles per hour, Triumph's fate changed instantly. The newspapers went wild. Triumph is back. Britain's new racer enters the ring. The project was greenlit immediately. 1 year later, the world met the 1954 Triumph TR2. Exterior design. The TR2 was not luxurious, it was purpose-built. A long bonnet, a low nose, and wide-set headlights gave it a classic 50s roadster look. Its small, two-seat body meant one thing: speed over comfort. The grille was simple, the curves were clean, and the car looked like it was sculpted by the wind itself. At just 2,090 pounds, the TR2 was a featherweight fighter. Engine and performance. Under the hood sat a 2.0-liter inline-4 engine, producing around 90 horsepower. Not impressive today, but in 1954, this was a rocket. 0 to 60 mph in 11.9 seconds. Top speed, 107 miles per hour, fastest in its class. Fuel economy was surprisingly good, making it perfect for touring and long-distance rallies. The TR2 proved that speed doesn't come from power, it comes from weight reduction. And Triumph mastered it. Racing dominance. If one thing truly made the TR2 a legend, it was racing. Le Mans, RAC Rally, Monte Carlo Rally. Anywhere you brought the TR2, it fought like a champion. In 1955, a lightly modified TR2 hit 124 miles per hour at the Jabbeke highway trials. This record shattered expectations, and sales skyrocketed. People realized this small British roadster could embarrass cars twice its price. Interior and driving experience. Inside, the TR2 was simple. 2 bucket seats, basic gauges, thin steering wheel, no radio, no fancy materials. Because Triumph didn't build it to impress luxury buyers. They built it for people who loved driving. A low driving position, quick steering, and a raw, mechanical feel gave the TR2 a pure, old-school sports car experience. TR2 in the United States. The American market loved the TR2. It hit the US at the perfect time, during the boom of sports car culture. Young American enthusiasts wanted something affordable yet thrilling. And the TR2 delivered exactly that. Most TR2 units were actually sold in the US, making America the biggest market for this British icon. Even today, US collectors value the TR2 for its uncommon racing pedigree, lightweight engineering, old-school charm. Why TR2 became a legend. It wasn't just speed. It wasn't just racing wins. It was history. The TR2 became the car that saved Triumph. The foundation for TR3, TR4, TR5, TR6. A symbol of Britain's engineering comeback. Without the TR2, the entire TR series would never exist. Collector value today. Today, the TR2 is a rare collectible. Clean examples sell anywhere between $35,000 to $65,000, depending on condition and originality. But more than value, it's the driving feel. The raw, analog, mechanical sensation that keeps collectors obsessed. Final message. The 1954 Triumph TR2 wasn't just a car. It was a comeback story. A racing warrior. A dream that turned into reality. And even today, 70 years later, when the TR2 starts its engine, history wakes up. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1954 Triumph TR2, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment which classic car you want next. This is at Carog765, bringing legends back to life, one video at a time.